We need to finish up the Moon Knight reviews. Clinton, your schedule has been kind of lax lately. What's been going on with you?
I had a kid.
I love my daddy, my superhero.
Hi, Thanos. We're the Lamest offenders.
I don't even know who you are.
We have a small but dedicated fan base.
Be sure to visit our sponsor at BaskervilleProductions.com.
Welcome back. I'm Claude, and this is Clinton over here. So we're back for another Disney Plus show. I think this is the 9th one or something crazy. So we're pretty pumped to do this review.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I will be.
Yeah. So this is She-Hulk, and basically it kind of just starts with them just in a car, and then there's a car accident because there's a Sakaar spaceship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So Jennifer Walters and Bruce Banner.
Yeah. That's also true.
Oh, yeah, it's just not just two random people. They just see a spaceship and one becomes She-Hulk. So yeah, big spoilers ahead for what we're going to talk about today. So it's Jennifer Walters. She's a attorney. She's got the corner office in Manhattan. I think she's a prosecutor. I think that was said. I forget. But
I don't know legal talk.
But she she kind of explains the backstory of her, how she became She-Hulk, and she kind of breaks the fourth wall a few times in the episode.
I like that. She was one of the first comic book characters to ever do that.
So I like that too. That was really great. Yeah. But just as Claude so eloquently put, she gets they get in a car accident because she's traveling with her cousin Bruce Banner.
And they swap blood.
Yeah.
She gets monkeypox. And then now she's She-Hulk. And then Bruce Banner trains her in Mexico.
Yeah, Bruce Banner. That was the one thing. I was just like, all right, I know we're doing this for plot, but it's like she goes through 15 years of training in like 3 days, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
it's female empowerment.
Like, that was just kind of like,
yeah. Okay. That's kind of like. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. But we're right at a suspension of disbelief because Bruce said, like, yeah, there's magic hammers and whatever. So it's just like, okay, I just got to be cooler about this stuff. But
I know. That's why I'm like, you can't take too critical of a deep dive into some of these characters. Again, it's comic books. But at the same time, it's still, sometimes it can be lazy. That's a lazy excuse.
Yeah. But so. I will give them credit for this, though. They at least explained it. Mm-hmm. Like, they explained what Bruce did for those 5 years between the blip and whatever.
Built a bar.
He built a bar and drank with Tony Stark, which was a nice little moment.
That was cool. Yeah, because the bar had their initials carved in. Cool. Yeah,
the episode is basically Bruce Banner just training up
Jennifer.
Jennifer Walters, and just. That's it, and just trying to control her anger, which she's already doing pretty well at. Yeah. So
I really liked the actress that plays She-Hulk, Tatiana Maslany, I think. Milady. I think she's got good comedic timing. Absolutely opposite of what Natalie Portman was in Thor: Love and Thunder. So her scenes actually work really well. Mark Ruffalo, I'm kind of annoyed with this Bruce Banner Hulk at this point. It's kind of, we talked about it earlier, where it's just the Smart Hulk has kind of run its course and no one really cares anymore. I want to see more development with him, and I'm over all this. Kind of like he just seems super whiny.
I want World War Hulk.
Yeah,
I don't care about Smart Hulk. I want World War Hulk. I want Hulk where he basically destroys a planet.
And honestly, I think they're going to lead up to that because you have the Sakarian ship.
But why? I mean, that's a great point. But it's also like it doesn't make any whatever. Like,
this is a She-Hulk review. We can make another video for that.
Just on World War Hulk alone.
Yeah, and then like we said, this is more or less a comedy too.
Yeah, which is great. Mm-hmm. It could be a pretty good sitcom. I'm curious to see where it goes. I'm excited to see where it goes. I like the little touch in her office, the Columbia University or Columbia House, the law degree, which is where Matt Murdock went. So that'll kind of probably tie into them knowing each other. Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure they bang it out.
That's
my prediction. I've been on this for a year.
Every time.
Every year. All right. So for a year, I've read a rumor that they bang it out.
Read the same page.
It's all my fanfic too.
Matt Murdock and Jennifer.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's gonna peg him to the wall. And so that's my prediction for this season. We should do like a over under, like a like a pool or like a tic tac toe game, a drinking game, whether or not like our predictions come true. But
you folks at home do that.
Yeah. So in this show, like as we addressed, it is a comedy, but there's one thing where it felt like it was personally attacking me, which is the virgin thing, where she's trying to guess whether or not Steve Rogers is a virgin because she's putting all the pieces together, and then Bruce Banner's like, "That's my friend and colleague" or whatever, but eventually it gets revealed.
He crushes ass.
It's America's ass crusher. He crushes cans at the booty cheeks. And then at the end, after the credits or whatever, it is revealed that he did lose his virginity during the USO.
Yeah, 1943. Mm-hmm. So
we have a couple predictions.
Yeah, USO tour. I don't think that was Miss Carter.
No, I think it was a man.
Yeah, I think it was Marjorie Terrell from the first Avenger.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, because she was in the first one. So
yeah, she was very hot and bothered.
Appreciative. She wanted to
thank his flagpole. And so yeah, I mean, and then eventually, so Jennifer gets sick of training with Bruce Banner because he's mansplaining the entire time. They really hammer that on for a little while. And then she just leaves, and then she decides to do the court case. And as she's about to present, just a random girl in pajamas, just
random.
There's no build up to that whatsoever.
She just shows up.
All she does is grunt. Yeah. And then again,
she hulks out and punches her.
Yeah.
I honestly hope that actress, I feel like Marvel Studios and that actress have made such a big deal about her being in the show.
It'd be funny if this is it.
I hope that's it. Like, this is all she's in. Like, that would be the funniest thing to me.
Yeah, and she plays kind of a B-bit character in the comics, too. Yeah. Tatiana. I think Titan.
Yeah. It's definitely spelled oddly. Like,
it's like, no, wait, that's the actress that plays She-Hulk is Tatiana. Like, maybe it's Tatiana is the supervillain name. I don't know, but I doubt it. Titania, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, so...
It reads differently. But...
Flows off the tongue. So, as a whole, I really like the show. Like, it's kind of just, it feels like breakfast cereal where it's not very nutritious, but it's just there to, like, kind of fill in the space. Because really, this show is to get me to the new Game of Thrones show this Sunday. So that's my glowing review of this. And probably the biggest thing that... I would harp on this one is the CGI is still horrible. The very first trailer, it looked like complete garbage. Bruce Banner doesn't look too bad, but whenever Jennifer Walters hulks out, the actress has short curly hair, and then for whatever reason, she goes long, luxurious Fabio hair. And then if you rewatch the episode again, because it's I'm super nitpicky since Marvel movies came out, is about the CGI has been continuously horrible. But as she walks, the hair, it's almost like a video game, and it looks completely unnatural. Yeah. And then seeing the She-Hulk model walk around in Bruce Banner's Saw basement where all the experiments are happening, it looked horrible. It looked so out of place. And now there's articles coming out just saying how Marvel's rushing all these CGI companies.
And their graphics artists are just exhausted.
Yeah. And they know...
They're quitting en masse.
Yeah, because they know everyone would love to work on a Marvel show, and they're taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
And it's very obvious now. And then hopefully... now that they're getting some flack for it, that they change that, because that's BS and it looks horrible. And when that's another critique I have on the MCU now. You have all these Disney Plus shows, and they're just force feeding you all this stuff. There isn't time to make quality CGI products, so it's kind of like it's either scale it down or actually pay your people better and actually make it look good, because it looks horrible.
I prefer scaling it down.
Yeah. Yeah, less reviews we do, the better, honestly.
Yeah, we're already cutting back anyway. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, Danny Glover, Lethal Weapon 9. I'm getting too old for this shit. But I mean, didn't really mind the show. I think it's been a lot better than some of the other Disney Plus shows. And I had a good time watching it, and I'm looking forward to the actress specifically as She-Hulk. I think she's done a great job and charismatic. Yeah. So I would give this episode an 8.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly where I'm at. I give it an 8. I liked the main actress. I actually really like her more as She-Hulk.
Saying CGI.
Yeah. No, I think she's an interesting character. I'm kind of curious where she'll go. Mm-hmm. I'm beyond excited for Daredevil, obviously. Okay. That's the
only reason you're watching it.
Probably, yeah, pretty much. Like I'm good. It's all right. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
I'm very tired.
It's that baby.
I do have a newborn. Yeah. It sucks. So, not that she sucks. It's just very.
You saw in the intro.
So. Yeah.
Anyway, that was our review for She-Hulk episode 1. We'll catch you next week for episode 2.
Thanks so much. Stay lame.
Bye.
It's some dude.
Didn't say it was horny.
Yeah.